So this is going to be a quick little mini lesson video on finding the missing data value when you're given the mean amount. So in the first example, we're given that the mean is 37 and we're given 3 data values, but then a missing one. So I'm going to use X as my variable for that missing amount. And as you hopefully can remember, to find the mean, you add up all the data values, divide by how many data values you have, and that will equal the mean. So I'm going to set this up. So like 40 plus 29 plus 50 plus mystery number missing data value, divide by 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 37. Now, in this example, I didn't order my data values from least to greatest, and that's fine when you're just working with mean average. If you were dealing with mode or median or range, you would definitely want to order the data values from least to greatest. But if you're just dealing with a mean, you don't need to do that. All right, so this is what we call a squiggle solve. It's algebra. You need to get the variable all by itself by using inverse operations. So we want to get rid of that denominator 4, or that divide by 4 first. So we're going to multiply both sides by 4. That gets rid of the 4's on the left side of our squiggle. We're left with 40 plus 29 plus 50 plus our missing data value equals, let's see, 37 times 4 equals 148. Our next step, we could do a couple of things, but I'm going to combine those data values that I know. So I'm going to do 40 plus 29 plus 50 equals 119 plus our mystery missing data value equals 148. So 119 plus what equals 148? It's a little tricky to do in my head, so I'm going to get rid of that not 199. 119 by subtracting 119 from both sides, and I get that missing data value is 29. So now I can replace that. 29, which kind of seems reasonable. Our average was 37, which is kind of in the middle there. So a lower number would make sense. All right, moving on to our second example. Same thing. I'm going to just do these in order first. This time I'll do the mystery number first, so X plus, and I'm going to go in numerical order here. Oops, which that should be 85, not 92, plus 98. Good gravy. It's because I'm going too fast, because I don't want this video to take forever. All right, divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squiggle. My first step, get rid of that denominator. So multiply both sides by 5. And we get mystery number plus 85 plus 92 plus 95 plus 100 equals 450. I'm going to add those data values up. X, so 85 plus 92 plus 95 plus 100. I hope you're doing this along with me. Hopefully I'm not making any more careless mistakes. I should be checking twice on my calculator, but again, to keep this a little short, I'm not going to. Minus 372 from both sides. 450 minus 372. So X equals 78. Does that make sense? Yeah, 78 seems reasonable. If the average was 90, shouldn't be too low. All right, now it's time to try one on your own. So pause the video, try this one on your own, and then restart the video to see if we match up And if you have any mistakes, see them now so you don't continue to make them. So pause the video and try this one on your own. All right, here is the work and the solution to the on your own example for number 3. So did you get X, or that mystery data value was 30? If you did, give yourself a pat on the back. You did all the math steps correctly. If you didn't match up with 30, pause this video and see, analyze my work and my numbers and see if you can't figure out where the mistake occurred, and then you'll learn from it and hopefully not make the same mistake again. All right, moving on to our last example, which is a real world situation. So where would we ever use this math outside of the classroom? Well, here's an example. So the situation says Susan has 4 20-point projects for math class. Susan's scores on the first 3 projects are shown below. So she got an 18 on the first project, 18 out of 20, 15 out of 20, 16 out of 20, and we're not sure about the 4th project. So the task is, what does she need to make, or points, on project 4 so that the average for the 4 projects is 17 points. So I know I can't go over 20 points. My answer has to be 20 points or less because it says 20-point projects. So I'm kind of already giving myself some headway on whether my answer will make sense or not. So again, this is just dealing with mean average. So I don't need to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. I'm just going to set it up as I would read it. Divide by 4 equals that mean average of 17. Squiggles solve. Let's pick a different color here. So first I'm going to get rid of that fraction 4. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. 17 times 4 is 68. And then I'm going to just quick add those 3 scores up. 18 plus 15 plus 16 equals 49. So 49 plus what equals 68. I could maybe figure that out in my head, but I'm just gonna do the inverse operation. So minus 49 from both sides. 68 minus 49, x equals 19. So that makes sense. I need it to be 20 or less. So she's got to score 19 out of 20 on her last project. All right, that is it for this kind of mini lesson on finding the missing data value when given the mean. Now it's your turn to practice, practice, practice. Thanks, everyone. Bye.